In this video, I'm going to show how you set up at second base with throws from the outfield. Now, who covers the bag depends on where the ball goes. If the ball is hit to right field or right center, that's going to be the shortstop. If the ball is hit to left field or left center, that's going to be the second baseman. Center field could go both ways. Normally, it's the shortstop if it's just straight up the middle. However, it could be the second baseman. Just make sure, middle infielders, you guys are talking so both of you are on the same page. Now, let's start if there is a ball hit to right field or right center. This is going to be the shortstop covering. How I like to set up, I like to be on the side of the bag that is closest to that outfielder. I feel this gives me a clear lane, this gives the outfielder a clear lane to be able to throw straight to the bag and go down. Now, don't get me wrong, if you like to straddle, I'm not saying that is wrong. Sometimes when the outfielder was coming in towards me, I would maybe straddle here and there because I felt a little bit more comfortable and more confident that that outfielder was gonna throw straight to my chest so I could tag and go down. However, more times than not, I was on this outside corner. I just felt I can move a little bit quicker and I was still able to catch and tag very quickly. So with that, you want to make sure you are set up according to where the ball is. So what I mean by that, if a ball is hit more over on that right field foul line, you want to make sure that your front foot is kind of in a direct line with that ball. If the ball is right center, we need to open up just a little bit more so it's easier to catch and go down quickly. If the ball is right center and I'm closed off with my back to that ball, I'm gonna have to reach and go down, and we know that takes too much time. So figure out where the ball is at, front foot, or for me, my left foot is gonna be in line with that ball. So a ball hit to center field, this can go both ways on who covers. Normally it's the shortstop if it's just straight up the middle to center field. Maybe if it's a little bit more left center, the second baseman will get it. Regardless, just make sure both middle infielders are communicating. So if the second baseman gets the bag, shortstop knows what's going on. So how I set up with a ball to center field. If I'm shortstop covering, I'm running in this way, so I like to keep my body turned this way because again, shortstop will be covering if the ball is straight up the middle or a little bit to that center fielder's left side. So because I'm facing this way, I'm gonna set up facing this way. I can either straddle, making sure I'm straddling this back corner, or if you feel more comfortable going on the side of the bag, you can do that as well. Just depends on where that ball is at. If it's straight up the middle, I might feel a little bit more comfortable straddled because I can catch and go down quickly. If I'm on the outside and it's center, I'm gonna have to turn my whole body again to catch and then go across my body, which takes too long. So if I'm a second baseman covering, so let's say the ball is hit maybe a little bit to that center fielder's right, I'm gonna be running in this way. So I wanna try and face this way. So I'm gonna have my left foot to that front corner of the bag with my right foot here, nice and strong, making sure that my front foot is angled or open to where that ball is at. So outfielder has a clear lane so I can catch and go down quickly. So let's finish if a ball is hit to left field or left center. Second baseman's gonna be covering. How I feel comfortable covering here is I'm gonna kind of be straddled on this back corner, so right here. Doesn't mean I'm gonna be over the bag because I don't wanna get cleated. My left foot is gonna be close to that front corner, and then my right foot is here. My right foot is gonna be open to wherever that ball is. So if that ball is left center, I'm gonna be opened up a little bit more. So I have a direct path straight to the tag. If it's more, let's say in between third and left field foul line, I might be closed off a little bit more. My foot's pointing over to that ball, so again, once I catch, I'm going straight down to that tag. So just remember when you're setting up at second base to receive a throw, there's not one specific way to go about this. Do what's comfortable for you while also taking into account that outfielder has a clear lane to the bag, so we're not hitting the runner when we throw, but you also need to recognize who your outfielder is. Do they have a strong arm and are they accurate? So do what's comfortable for you. Try not to have one set way, like, okay, I'm gonna go to the bag and I'm always gonna straddle, because again, it just depends on where the ball is hit and who's throwing to you. And this is what it's gonna look like full speed.